And sa video na to, alamin natin yung latest update related sa travel ban dito sa Japan as of August 24. Alamin natin ang bagong balita sa video na to, kaya panoorin ninyo. Hi guys, this is Alan. Welcome back to this channel, Gaijin World. So according sa Mainichi website, Japan to ease COVID entry requirements, raise cap on entrance. So basahin natin yung article. Japan is planning to stop requiring proof of a negative COVID-19 test result from entrance to the country as long as they have completed 3 rounds of vaccinations. So ayan guys, so according dito, kung meron ka ng 3 vaccines, kung meron kang first dose, second dose at booster, ay hindi ka na daw i-require. Pinaplano pa lang ito guys ha, hindi pa to fully implemented, so pinaplano pa lang ng Japan na hindi na sila magre-require ng negative COVID-19 test result kung ikaw ay may first, second and booster shot. So yung 3 vaccinations na yon. While also raising the cap on the number of entrants from the current 20,000 a day, a government source said Tuesday. So ito nga yung balita ngayon na from 20,000 daily ay magiging 50,000 daw yung papapasukin na nila galing sa iba't ibang bansa papunta dito sa Japan. The government is also set to open Japan to more foreign tourists by allowing unguided tours once not accompanied by tour conductors after the country on June 10 started processing applications for accepting foreign visitors on guided package tours from 98 countries and regions deemed low risk for coronavirus transmission. So noong June 10 ay inalaw nga ng Japan na magpapasok ng mga turista dito sa Japan, although kailangan naka-package tour. So sa balita ngayon ay pinaplano na rin nilang tanggalin itong policy na ito as a package tour. So pinaplano pa lang guys ha. So abangan natin yung mga susunod pang mga details related dito sa news na lumabas ngayon. The countries include the United States, Britain, China, South Korea, Indonesia, and Thailand. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida is expected to announce further easing in entry requirements and a higher cap on entrance Wednesday. While Japan has slowly lifted its cap on entry numbers, most recently doubling it to 20,000 on June 1, the government seeks to raise it further, possibly to 50,000, the source said. So magandang balita to guys dahil unti-unti na nilang binubuksan sa mas maraming mga foreigners ang Japan para makapasok na sila dito at magawa na nila yung kanilang, matuloy na nila yung kanilang future dito sa Japan. Kung ano naman yung mga plano nila, mag-aral, magtrabaho, or mamuhay dito na mas matagal, di ba? So ayan, magandang balita yan guys at abangan natin. Alamin pa natin yung mga sumunod na detalye. The timing of the relaxation is still under consideration and whether tourists will return quickly remains unclear at a time when oil prices have surged globally amid Russia's war in Ukraine. We will make decisions appropriately in view of the infection situation at home and abroad and border controls measures taken by major countries, said Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno during a regular news conference Tuesday. Kishida had initially sought to announce further easing in Japan's border control measures during the 8th Tokyo International Conference on African Development to be held in Tunisia on August 27 and 28, but he had to give up going there in person as he has become infected with the coronavirus, according to the source. Before the pandemic, the country had aimed for 40 million foreign visitors in 2020 when it was originally scheduled to host the Paralympic Games, which were postponed for a year. And according naman sa yahoofinance.com, Japan set to allow more tourists to enter ease COVID test rule. Alamin natin kung may mga bago bang information sa article na ito. Japan is set to more than double the number of people it will allow into the country and may scrap the need for a negative COVID-19 test to enter as the last rich economy with stringent entry requirements still in place looks to join the rest of the world easing pandemic curbs. Dahil kahit nga nakasarado ang border ng Japan nitong mga nagdaang buwan or taon, ay patuloy pa rin naman ang pagdami ng mga nagkaroon ng COVID-19 dito. Hanggang ngayon guys, nasa 200,000 plus ang may active COVID cases. The daily limit on tourists will be raised to 50,000 people as soon as next month from the current 20,000, broadcaster FNN reported, citing unidentified government officials. Authorities are also considering a gradual easing of testing requirements, such as initially exempting fully vaccinated people, the Nikkei newspaper reported earlier. The travelers currently need to submit negative results from a PCR test taken within 72 hours of departure to Japan. Before the pandemic, the country, known for its vibrant cities and unique culture, was in the midst of a tourist boom, with inbound visitors reaching a record in 2019. Airlines, hotels, and retailers are all eager to regain the business they lost. The small trickle of foreigners allowed into Japan last year spent 120 billion yen or $872 million. In 2019, they spent 4.8 trillion yen or 40 times more, according to Japan Tourism Agency. Airline shares rose in Tokyo, trading on the news, with Japan Airlines Corporation climbing as much as 3.5%, and ANA Holdings Incorporated gained 2.1%. An initiative started 3 months ago with limited fanfare started letting in a small number of tourists, but the associated restrictions, including mandatory mask wearing, temperature checking, and limited free movement, as well as the test to enter requirements, have made it difficult to attract visitors. So napakarami nga talagang requirements bago ka makapasok dito sa Japan. Sobrang higit ng kanilang protocol, kaya wala rin namang gustong mag-try na magbakasyon ngayon dito. The ongoing curbs compare with places like Australia, Singapore, and UK, which impose few if any restrictions to entry now and are getting a head start in reviving their beleaguered tourism industries. Separately, Japan is planning to limit the detailed reporting that medical facilities must provide on coronavirus cases to high-risk individuals, broadcaster NHK reported, as the country mules classifying the pathogen as endemic. So ayan guys, ang latest news related sa travel ban dito sa Japan as of August 24. Kung nagustuhan nyo ang video na to, please like this video at mag-comment na rin kayo at i-share nyo na rin to sa mga naghihintay ng update related sa travel ban dito sa Japan. Kung nagustuhan mo, ayan ha, mag-like ka na, mag-share at mag-subscribe. Kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, mag-subscribe ka na at hit mo yung notification bell para lagi kang updated sa aming mga susunod pang i-upload ng mga videos. Kung nakasubscribe ka na, thank you so much sa palaging panonood. Huwag niyong kalimutan i-check yung aming YouTube homepage. Puntahan niyo yung playlist dahil marami kaming playlist dyan na makakatulong sa inyong pamumuhay pagdating ninyo dito sa Japan. Ayan, so thank you so much again for watching. This is Alan. I will see you on our next video. Huwag mong kalimutan i-check yung mga videos na lalabas dito sa screen. Ayan na, bye!